Hello, folks. I'm Rabbi Jacques Cukierkorn, and we're here to share some new and exciting things we're doing for the temple for the new upcoming Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year.
Okay, and I'm Martha Katz, and I'm happy to be here with the rabbi. And the first thing we're going to talk about is something. It was the rabbi came to the board, oh gosh, several months ago, and really wanted to bring to Temple Israel an opportunity for people to, um, have remembrance for loved ones that they've lost, to have a commemoration, an opportunity to commemorate, and to create an opportunity to have, just a permanent place where people can place their memories. And so
Right.
after,
I think, Martha, that being Jewish is a dual-sided thing. On one hand, we are certainly about the present and the future, our children, our grandchildren, but also certainly we're about the past, about remembering dear ones who came before us, who are not with us anymore. And then I came up with the idea that we have a problem. Normally, when we have memorial walls, memorial plaques, they are in a wall. We have a congregation who, certainly has a great amount of fun when we're together, but we don't have the walls yet.
right, not yet,
Not
right,
yet.
not
One day
yet,
we
not
will.
yet.
In the meanwhile, we have the plaque.
We
Look
have the
at this.
plaque. Okay,
Right
here
here.
it is. And
Right.
so this is the unveiling of the plaque.
Right. So the plaque, so what it has is, it has a little drawing here that was made by one of our members, Dr. Bortnick, of Moses with the burning bush, the idea of the flame of light of remembrance. And then, thanks to Martha's efforts, and we spent a great deal of time debating, discussing what should it be there, we came up with part of a verse that comes from one in our prayer book, forever a part of us as we remember them. And this plaque was the largest level of engagement, of support, was done by Miss Menukin, by Diane, in memory of Donald Menukin. We wrote this there. And then each and every one of us who wishes to memorialize a dear one can do so by acquiring one of these plaques. And tell more about it, Martha.
Well, I want to share a little story that I shared at Temple Services. I grew up in New Jersey and in a Reformed congregation, and a few years ago I was back there, had an opportunity to wander through the building. Hadn't actually changed much, but there were the memorial plaques on the wall, and I started looking through them. And what was really great, because unfortunately, but understandably, there were many names of people that I knew as a child were on the wall, and so it was a great trip down memory lane. It was a great experience. So, but anyway, so that's just that's just a little aside thing, a little bit of joy that I actually got from, visiting the memorial plaques at Temple Beth Miriam in Long Branch, New Jersey. But anyway, so we're going to introduce this. We're going to have it for Rosh Hashanah services, and we put together I think a fairly straightforward number of options on how people can donate and purchase these plaques. And I'm going to let the rabbi talk more about that.
In this plaque, there's enough space for 3 lines for a certain number of characters, where you can write in English or in Hebrew. You can put the name of the person, the date of birth, the date of death, for instance, the other alternatives. And then there'll be 3 levels of support. You can either just buy a little plaque, or as a service to our congregants, we figure out that many people get very concerned about, maybe they forget to send a donation for the Yartzeit. So we're offering the choice of prepaying 10 years. You buy the plaque and 10 years of Yartzeit donations as you buy the plaque. And even a third choice, which is you buy the plaque and a perpetual mention of your donation for Yartzeit. Now, this is in keeping with the Jewish tradition that we perform tzedakah, charity, in memory of somebody on the date of their Yartzeit. So there will be a way to guarantee that forever the name of your loved one will be remembered, and you're helping the temple, which is always a great idea.
Always a great thing, right?
No.
Absolutely.
So be on the lookout for the details. It will be in the newsletter. It will be spoken about in the during services. And any questions you have, do not hesitate to call us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Martha.
Yes, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Shana Tova.